Hey, everybody. Hello, everybody. Figured I'd drop in on everyone as I'm opening up some mail and see how you all doing on a Tuesday, on a rainy Tuesday, April 2nd, 2024. Dear Frank, God's blessings today and always. Jeanette and Ken. How nice. Hello. I'm opening some mail. Good to have you here. Gretchen, Lisa. What's going on, Mark Swan? Hello, Rocks, Western Australia. Connie, Elisa. So, won't be around tonight, but I can't stay away from you guys for too long. So, here we are for a little bit. Nice to see you guys too. Thank you. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. How are you? You know, Mark Swan, of course, I didn't know anything about the Uranus fudge store in Missouri. I've gotten so many emails. Frank, Uranus is a real place. They got good fudge. They have fantastic irreverent marketing and all that stuff. Now I've seen all these Uranus fudge company commercials and stuff like that. So there you go. Oh, hey Pam, my mother-in-law's in there. Taco Tuco, haven't watched in years, but I get to watch a birthday stream. Happy birthday! Oh hi, well Taco, years, my man. Do you just not get notifications, or what is it? What is it? Because I'll tell you something. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot of people who subscribe that just haven't seen me in years, because that's just the way things work. Subscribing to something don't mean nothing. What's going on, Gensters? Robert Phoenix announced your birthday on his show this morning. Well, he's a mensch, and he'll be on the show tomorrow. In the first half, Ryan Gable in the second half. Hey, Maura, thank you. My son is trying to open an axe throwing venue in Uranus. I've never thrown an axe in my life. Jay Brits, how are you? Freight Train. I'm just happy my Pirates are 5-0. Like the Pirates are 5-0? Wow. Now the Yankees 5. Hey, listen, there's 157 games left, but but watching the Yankees the last couple, and I don't know how they can keep it up with no starting pitching, but but it's great to get four of those wins in Houston. It's good to get four of those wins in Houston, which they actually do pretty good in during the regular season. It's the playoffs that they've had a rough go of it, but that was nice. What's going on, Fran? What's going on, Stefania? Frank, are you going to have Jason Burmis on soon? I got to get Jason on this schedule again. He hasn't been on this year yet. I'd love to have him on, maybe in May or something. But he had reached out. He wanted me to go on his new show. Only thing, I think he does a show for TNT Radio, but it's a nightly show that's it's like 7 to 9 is when I go live. So it would have to be one of those nights where I'm off for some reason and I do a quick hit over there, or there's like a simulcast, which is, I don't know if that'll be possible because TNT. I've been on a TNT show before with Charlie Robinson, and I don't know how easy that would be. Hey, Benny's in there. Freight Train. Oh, enjoy the run, absolutely. 162-0 is still on the table as of today. That's right. 162-0, and then they'll get eliminated in the divisional round. They'll get eliminated in the divisional round versus the Athletics, who will back in at 82 wins. You watch. Hey, Normie, two-tone. Okay, so listen, I don't got nothing to say. I don't got anything to say. I'm just sitting here with a couple of pieces of mail that I was working through, and you know, Aurora is upstairs doing something with Lauren. So it's up to you. No, it's not sunny over here. It's actually going to be raining all day. It's just one of those bright gray days right now, and it's just misty. Frank, are you an Islander or Rangers fan? I don't really, I don't really watch hockey. I watch it when I'm sitting down with friends who watch it, and when I do that, I enjoy it. Um, but when I was watching it on my own as a kid, Rangers, I was pulling for the Rangers, and I guess if I were going to invest any time into a team again, if I start paying attention, it would be Rangers. It's gloomy like that everywhere, I swear. Yeah. Well, I think what I'm going to do, because as you know, I did not go and book myself a room at a bed and breakfast anywhere for the Eclipse on Monday. But Monday, I am going to take Lauren, Aurora, and my mother to Yankee Stadium. They are having a game. It's the Yankees versus the Marlins. It's a 2 o'clock game. I guess they did it at 2 o'clock so that it could go on during the eclipse. So I'm going to go back to the stadium for the first time since 2019, and it's going to be Aurora's first game, and we won't stay the whole time. And I figure I'll be able to do that on Monday afternoon because I got Jeff Harmon coming on at night, and that'll be really easy conversation. And we'll be able to see whatever the eclipse is going to be in our neck of the woods. I think it's going to be about 91%. We're going to be able to see that right there in Yankee Stadium. I made sure that we had seats that are going to be in the sun, and that I said, hey, to hell with it, be great. So, Yankee Stadium for the eclipse. I'll take pictures and I'll take videos, so I'll have it for the show that night. Uh-oh. 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 I hear something. I hear something. Uh-oh. I see a hand. Now I see a foot. Now I see a cheek. Who's this?
Pluto.
Pluto? Not Bluto. Bluto's from Popeye. Yeah, Bluto.
Yeah.
That's what Uncle Matt got you, that Pluto, right?
Yep.
It's the tiny FBI agent. Frank's getting raided again. Yeah, I know. Well, if I got raided by FBI agents this big, I would. That'd be fun. I want to get raided every week. Who's the birthday episode guest tonight?
Dad.
Yes.
It's your birthday.
Yes.
And I feel like I want that.
Thank you for all the birthday wishes, guys.
Goodbye, Dad.
Hopefully there won't be chemtrail overcast. No, Mark, I checked the I checked the weather before I bought those tickets, and it's going to be a cloudless 65-degree day on Monday over here in New York. So, and yeah, that's it. Shane says Frank gets to eat off the senior menu now. Yeah, something like that. I think I told my, because next year I turn 40, and my father texted me, and he said happiest of birthdays and all that. And I think I told you guys this. It was probably on the Christmas episode. It was on the Christmas episode when my family were in, when my mother and father were in. And I think I had told the story about my father turning 40, because of course they just turned 70. But in 40, that was a big meltdown day for my father. He did not like turning 40. And I remember, I don't know how old I was, I'll do the math some other time. But I remember, that day it was cold because he was born in January, and he spent his day, he spent so much time in the cold garage that day wearing this ratty old green sweater, just like giving himself over to the depression. all that stuff. So it was funny to me and Anthony. Dad's acting a certain way today. It was funny to us back then, and it's become a little bit more, even more of a funny memory, even though it's kind of, whatever. It's also in the same way a little, little off-putting. But I told him today, I said, hey, listen, I'm going to need your green sweater for next year when I turn 40. He said, oh yes, please. I hope he has that green sweater still.
I'm sure he does.
I hope he does, because I'm wearing that green sweater next year. And I'm just going to walk around.
You going to hang out in the garage all day?
No, well, I don't have, no. Well, first of all, I don't have a cold birthday. It's a spring birthday. I cried turning 30, said Witchy Poo. I felt, whatchamacall, I remember feeling, I contemplated where I was in life when I turned 10. Okay? I had a moment turning 10 where and I remember it. It was kind of like melancholy. I remember thinking to myself, I'll never be single digits again. And that kind of made me sad at 10. But of course, then there's only double digits until you hit 100. So, yeah, I had my midlife crisis at 9.5. That was it.
As you would.
But I've almost quadrupled my life since then, so I'm fine. Is this when I should have my midlife crisis?
I hope not.
Is this when I should? This is when I get an earring and I start wearing.
Like 50.
50? That means that I'm going to live to 100.
Well, let's hope so. You're not living to 80.
Everybody, one in the chat room if you think that this is when I should have my midlife crisis, or two if I should wait until 50. Ones and twos, okay? Midlife crisis now, or midlife crisis at Tammy says have it now. Okay, here goes the twos. All right, Mr. D. Don, most people want me to put it off 10 more years.
I would agree.
Okay. Most people. I've only got, Nikki says get it over with.
You better not put pickles on whatever you're making.
This is going to be fun. You know what I could do? I can just somehow I'll sprinkle this in over the next year or two. Like going throughout 40 into 41 or something like that. Like, Frank's, what is this he's doing? Like, I start wearing, like, Hawaiian shirts, or, something. Like, all of a sudden I show up, I have a fake nose ring on. Like, what? No, I'm just, just trying things. What else would I try to grow out my hair? If I try growing out my hair, oh my gosh. If I try growing out my hair to reclaim, I look like Devin Townsend. Hold on. Wait. You guys know who Devin Townsend is? Devin Townsend. I'm gonna get a picture of him from like the Alien album. Where is he? No, I need a better. Oh, here you go. Hold on a second. There you go. There I am this time next year. Devin Townsend. What's that? Oh, hold on. Do you want to see? Do you think Daddy? What do you think? Do you think Daddy should tell me something about Daddy's hair? Hold on. Do you think Daddy should have hair like this?
No.
Why not?
Because I think you would look yucky on a nail.
I would look yucky if I did that?
Mm-hmm.
How do you think I should?
Isn't it real?
How do you think I should? How should I style my hair then?
What about red?
Red?
Mm-hmm.
Red hair?
Mm-hmm.
But the whole problem is that I don't have hair. Where do I get hair if I don't have any?
Well, moms and dads don't have hair.
Well, some dads have hair. Your dad doesn't have hair.
Just some dads have hair, some dads have no hair.
What if we take some of your hair and give it to Dad?
Can I have some of your hair?
Well, if you have some of my hair, then my hair be all gone.
You're right. You're right. I didn't even think about that.
I'm making something good, though.
Okay.
This is called hairstyle.
I didn't even know. You know, I thought for a second it might have been a good idea to have her to take her hair, but then I didn't realize that she'd have none if I took it. Let's see. Bedazzle your head. If I come into the studio and I have like rhinestones.
Oh my God.
If I do rhinestones all the way around, what the hell's going on with Frank? I don't know. Ever since he turned 39, we saw this coming. He did a vote in the chat room.
Like the girls that do the vajazzle. Is that what it's called?
What vajazzle?
They bedazzled their vajay.
Really?
Yeah.
With what? Rhinestones?
Bedazzles, yeah.
That would be...
Ouch, I think.
If I ever uncovered that, that would be very disturbing. It's almost like that type of, you know...
Oh, when you're afraid of bumps and...
You're afraid of bumps and holes and all that stuff?
Yeah, I think I have that. Like when I see dough rising and it does that thing where it bubbles and all of it starts to separate.
The separating bubbles?
Yeah, and maybe that's why I hate tripe so much. I'm starting to piece things together.
Yeah. Like welts and hives, very weird to me.
Yeah.
So if I ever encountered a lady that had any kind of dotted decorations down there,
for Dad on his birthday.
Pizza?
Girl piercings.
For Dad for birthdays.
She just made me a pizza.
A special pizza.
Yep, there you go. Your 40s go even faster than your 30s, and your 50s, damn blink of an eye. Well, gonna have to slow it down somehow. Thankfully, I have a very tedious job, and that should slow some things down. And we're all gonna take this road together. We're all taking this together, ladies and gentlemen. We're all taking this trip together.
Mm-hmm.
Time speeds up as you age. I don't believe so. I think time speeds up as you take on responsibility and your mind is occupied. Depending on how your mind is occupied. I keep bringing this up on the show. There's no phenomenon that dictates time goes faster just because you're older. It's just that more so now, it doesn't even matter what you do. It doesn't even matter what you do. Everybody, for the most part, in modern society is connected to the internet. We have more fidget spinner technology out there. There's so much stuff that we got in our lives that acts as a fidget spinner that we're just constantly fidgeting and diddling and just playing with things. And, you know, let's be honest, most of the time that we spend on the internet, we're not researching. Most people are not researching and learning stuff. We're just, I don't know, doing shit. That puts you into a little bit of a time warp mentality.
What do you got?
I'm gonna make cookies.
Oh, so you're putting.
Let's
on
see
your
here. Each day is a smaller piece of the whole as you age, so it seems to go faster. Yes. Yes. Like I always said, if you remember back to those pivotal summers in your childhood, like those core memory summers from middle school, you know, to think about one summer to the next was literally thinking about huge chunks of your life. You know, at age 10, to remember 3 summers past is to remember the summer when you were 7. I mean, it's a third of your life ago. it's huge. So it's all a big mind game. So it's just a matter of where you invest your attention. And there you go. At 50, you can get a thick gold chain and have an attitude problem. You're right. Let's go, Gen X Granny. How are you? Zippo lighters were original fidget spinners. I have my Zippos in there. I still know how to do, well, I don't know, what can I do? I still know how to do the over the pants. Flick back, flick forward to light. Real cool. Also, flip it open. You ever do that, Lauren? You ever light a Zippo by snapping your fingers into the flint?
No.
Cool. Makes you cool. You light somebody's cigarette for them with your Zippo.
Oh, she's snapping.
Look at this. 3 years old. She knows how to snap both fingers. Come here. There you go. She wanted to learn how to snaps, so she learned. I didn't know.
I feel like I want to go downstairs now.
If I
Mom?
Laura, would you be able to move my car
Mom?
onto the street?
Mommy?
Mm-hmm.
Mom?
Forgot about that. Good job. I can't snap with my left hand. I can't snap with my left hand, just my right. Okay. It's just too much effort. So I learned to snap too with my right. And I just pretend with my left. So if you ever see me snapping both fingers, it's a lie. It's all right hand. Whistling is something she has to learn next. She says she wants to learn how to whistle. 90% of you guys are snapping with snapping your fingers. Yeah, absolutely. How many of you are whistling now too? I can do some R2D2 sounds. I still want to learn how to do those high-powered whistles. I just don't know, like, what the hell you do. I don't understand this. I don't understand what you're gripping. Maybe I should go on YouTube and see a tutorial. I would whistle, but every time I do, I remember that I live next to a graveyard. Ooh. Frank, you made my shepherd's bark with the whistle. I taught myself to whistle in a dream at 5. Wow. There's a story. You see, those are, when I put open lines, when I open up the lines, say, okay, it's open lines tonight. That's the kind of shit I want that come through. Hey Frank, quick story for you. I taught myself how to whistle in a dream when I was 5 years old. Really? Tell us about it. Quick. That would be a quick 5 to 10 minute story. Awesome. See, that's an open lines call right there. Got it. That's it. I whistle out of my poop hole. Signed, Lesbian Sniper. Oh, geez. John Appleseed, good to have you here again. My dad used to say, sing at the table and whistle in bed. The devil will get you when you're dead. Really? What the hell did my grandfather used to say? Hold on. Wait a second. I gotta see something here. My grandma, hold on, wait a second. First of all, here, look. How awesome is that? Thank you, Molly Arty. Thank you again. This is Studio B. This is Studio B. Oh, hello, President Trump. How are you? Get to work. I'm sorry. Wait a second. I wrote this down somewhere. Question everything. My 3-year-old boy just said hello to the computer to you, Frank. Well, hello, Absalom's 3-year-old boy. Good to have you. Hey, Kobe. Let's see. I took a day off, President Trump. Not good. Hold on a second. Let's see, where the hell? Give me a moment. Just talking about old sayings. Oh, what's it? Mangia? Mangia prima che I vermi ti mangiano. Se mangia tu, you say. Mangia prima che I vermi ti mangiano. So, say, always tell us, eat, like if we weren't eating, you talk about that. If we weren't eating our dinner fast enough, we'd be told, eat before the worms eat you. You want to talk about dead being alive? There's that, and then there's also what is this?
This is for Daddy. Special delivery.
Special delivery. Thank you. Eat before the worms eat you. Okay. Happy birthday. My son turned 26 yesterday. Nobody ever believes him. Nobody ever believes him when it's his birthday? That sucks. Sovereign Stevie, how are you? My mother can whistle across the field so loud. Birds flee when she signaled us to return home to dinner circa 1985. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. I want to whistle like that. It should only take me a day, right? Hold on.
And love each other till the day.
How to whistle loudly. All right. How to finger whistle.
Today I learned to finger whistle. I learned that the idea is to make an A shape with your hands and push the tip of your tongue back whilst making a grandpa mouth that seals up around your fingers. But when I tried it, I sucked. So I practiced every moment I could, and I actually started hearing a slight whistle. But even though it was so loud that I needed to put on noise-cancelling headphones, it definitely was not right. So I stared at my reflection for a week, tweaking my finger and mouth positions, and then something happened.
I don't have a week to do this.
What was that? I realised that it's like when you create a little opening on top of a beer bottle and create a train whistle noise. But instead of a beer bottle, it's the space created between your lower jaw and your folded tongue. And once that clicked, I smashed it. Come on! So now I can cause hearing damage. Today I learned
I don't have a week to give to this. A week of standing around blowing your finger. You know what? I'm taking the show. I'm taking a week off from the show next. I'm not going to do any, no, quite frankly, next week. I'm canceling all the guests. I have to stay home and learn how to whistle. I'll come back the week after next. Once I've learned how to whistle like this. Because I got to be that guy at a stadium or an arena who could do this. I don't know. Does that really, fingerless whistle in 1 minute? See, there's a fingerless whistle.
What's going on YouTube? Today I'm going to teach you how to do a fingerless whistle, but we've only got a minute, so I'm going to skip a lot of detail. But I do have a full-length video on my YouTube channels. So the trickiest part is the tongue. You want to press the tongue against your top teeth. You want your tongue touching the teeth all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get that, pull the tip of the tongue back. Don't worry about trying to get that little groove or that little shape that you see in other people. Use a mirror or your camera's phone to practice it. For your lips, start by making an F sound, but push your bottom jaw forward, and you want your top teeth to be touching the back of your bottom lip. Then bring those two things together. If you hear that swirling sound, you're getting very close. Keep practicing. Don't be discouraged. What?
You whistle right now.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Just whistle. Just do it. Don't ever say that you can't do something. You can always do it.
Well, Dad have to teach me first.
I can teach you the regular whistle, but these super powered whistles, that's put the tongue at the roof of the mouth is easier. There you go. Good job. Good job. Just put your lips together and blow with your tongue in the right position. Wow.
That's what she is.
If you ever overdose, have you ever overdosed off of? Have you ever had an overdose of Cialis? No, never overdose on Cialis.
Like close my lips. Put your teeth on my tongue like this.
Mm-hmm. So put your tongue behind your bottom teeth, and then you have to.
I can do that too.
You just did. I can whistle using an acorn hull. Really? Thank you, Citizen Debs. Let's see. Okay, well, a couple more minutes, I guess. Just wanted to stop in on you all. My granny taught me. Happy, Frank. Well, thank you. Thank you, Bitch Slap. Hello from Alabama. Hello from New York. I learned how to whistle originally with a whirly bird, deaf from a tree. Or a leaf from the tree, sorry. You can whistle songs if you're really good.
My grandpa used to do it with like those the like pinwheel things that come off the tree.
Oh yeah.
And you like split them or whatever.
Yeah. What is that? What tree gives those?
I'm not sure because I haven't seen them. Like they had one in their yard that did, but.
Hello, Jimmy from England.
I saw a tree can kind of whistle with his lips like this.
Really? Mm-hmm. A tree can do that?
Yeah.
Maple trees have a little pinwheel. We used to open them up, the helicopters. Yeah, open them up and stick them to our nose.
That too.
The big ones, at least. See, we don't have the helicopters in the back. Not with those like little red sugar maples.
Japanese maples.
Yeah. But up at the park, there's plenty of them. What's going on, Tyler Camplin? I could teach you how to loud whistle. Yeah, so could these other guys on YouTube. I just have to, I don't know. Twirly birds. Grass blade whistle.
Grass blades, yeah.
Yeah, I know some people can do that. They can whistle with sheets of paper. What else is there? LP, the singer, is the best whistler ever. Who's LP?
No clue.
Thank you, Chris Francisco. Owl calls.
Sorry for the crinkling.
Andrew Bird. Happy birthday. Thank you, Jody. Just gonna get, I don't know, today it's just gonna be some administrative stuff, inbox work, and just getting the house, just chilling. It's gonna be raining outside. Maybe I'll read a little bit of The Robe. Last night's session with Steve and Jonathan was incredible. I tell you, I still say get the book and read, and catch up with us. Terrific. My dad whistled with 2 fingers. Yeah, some people do 2 hands. Some people do 1 hand, 2, like there's like some kind of a pinching action there. Some people have no hands, and I wish I knew which one was easiest and loudest. When will you have more mugs available on, quite frankly, TV? Well, they're handmade, and they had to be. They were ordered about a week or so ago, but still, they may not be available until the end of May.
Get them while they're hot.
Yeah,
Once they come back.
I told Paige at the coffee at Revolution Coffee that we need to, maybe once we sell out half of them is when we start ordering another batch, because they take so long to make. Yeah, they take so long to make because they're handmade, and we didn't expect them to sell so fast. Some people bought like 6 or 8 at a time.
Oh.
Yeah, I had one person from the audience send me a picture where there was a whole mug rack on their wall. I guess maybe at a work, at an office or something like that. There was like 6, quite frankly, mugs there, so they got gobbled up. And there's other things that we'll do, like we'll change every once in a while. We'll change the color, and maybe we'll one day, maybe closer to the holidays, we'll change the body of the mug, just to have some fun with it. Because overall, I just like the craftsmanship. So the that company is definitely great. So get them while they're hot. Print. Is there much shipping cost to the UK, Frank? Oh, I don't know, Jimmy. I don't know. I'd have to imagine that there is going to be a little bit more. I mean, I remember last year. I don't know what the I don't know what, I forget what we were giving away, but one of our viewers in Australia won something, and I had to send a package out to them. It might have been a Christmas package or something, some special occasion, and I had to send something out to Australia that was less than 2 pounds. Less than 2 pounds. I think it was like almost like a care package of stuff. And I spent about $200 shipping it. So I was like, damn. That was international. Farther away, the more expensive, I guess. I'm not saying that the coffee is going to be, or the mug will be $200. I'm just saying, if that is any indication, then yeah, there'll probably be a little extra. But you can just always get in touch with Paige and ask her. Let's see. Australia needs to get voted off the island. You can't vote an island off the island. 7 a.m. here in Alaska. What's going on, Lisa? Thank you, Dorothy. Well, listen, that's why our good friends from Nordic, the original, quite frankly, coffee blend was our friends up there in Alaska, the Nordic Coffee Company. Our friend Christian and his wife, and they really loved what they were doing, and people really enjoyed that coffee as well. But I mean, they closed down their entire business. Because shipping from Alaska, even to the rest of the continental United States, was becoming so expensive that cost was just going to make the price of coffee become unpalatable for the average customer, and they had to shutter, which I think that's really sucks, and that's not even international shipping, so that's that. Anyway, that's all I got for you right now. You can't grow coffee in the cold. It's a tropical plant. We grow it here. There isn't. I think there's rainforest in Alaska. I'm pretty sure that Alaska has rainforest, but I don't think that they were growing the beans out there. They researched, like most coffee providers and most roast houses and all that stuff. They will form relationships with farms. So that's it. They definitely had a rainforest. But I'm not saying that they were growing the beans out there in Alaska. Most places don't grow their own beans. They'll form a business relationship with farms that they feel they like the product, they like the way that they're growing, they're organic to it, whatever the hell it is. So.
Not coming from the United States usually either.
Yeah. Well, the Quite Frankly coffee is estate blend of Ethiopian, Mexican, and Peruvian. And so these are good. Light roasted to first crack. That's what we got. Anywho, that's all I got for you today. Thank you so much. Is that Marley in the background? I believe so. This is like the, whatchamacall, the stick figure Pandora station. No. Thank you. All right, guys. Yes. Have yourself a good day. I'll see you tomorrow. What are you doing? She's throwing frisbees at me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And in the meantime, you can send me an email, quitefranklypodcast@gmail.com or frank@quitefrankly.tv. And yeah, you know what? I'll just keep saying it. Become a monthly sponsor. Become a book club member. That's really what it is. No matter where you sponsor on quitefrankly.tv on the sponsors tab, you're a book club member. So do it. People have their mug clubs. We have book club. We read. And I love to have you guys on with us for those sessions. But I'll see you all tomorrow. I'm going to read some more of your birthday cards here. You're very, very kind. And I don't know, maybe I'll post some more stuff throughout the day. Peace. My husband and I love the book club. Thank you, Rain. Love you all. Bye. Say bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Say have a great day. Say stay dry.
Stay dry.
Okay. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much for the good vibes. Talk to you soon.